Hi, I'm Tim with BARR Plastics, and today we're doing an overview of our fire suppression units. So these fire suppression units we build for residential, recreational properties, contractors, and municipalities. We have our units available in cage totes, flat skids, or trailer assemblies. Today we are reviewing a 1,035 US gallon fire suppression trailer unit. We also have it available in a 525 US gallon option. And in that option, we can reduce the size of the trailer to a 10-foot or a 12-foot length option. Number one, we make sure when we bolt these tanks down to the trailer that it is secure in the metal framing to make sure that even if there is any damage to the wood, your tank cannot shift on you. To begin, you need to get water in your trailer. So we have a 2-inch valve here that you could use an off-board pump to fill through, or we have a floating suction assembly that we have available as an optional addition to these units that you can use the onboard pump to connect a 30-foot hose to with the floating suction assembly that'll make sure you're drawing clean water out of a water source, a lake or stream or anything external like that. So you'll use the pump suction, use the onboard pump, and then you can fill the tank through this line here. Once the tank is full, you can switch it to the fire hose for discharge. So what you're going to do there is you just want to change your throughway valve input. So you're drawing from the tank. We do also have included a check valve in the pump suction right in front of the inlet strainer. So the check valve will make sure the pump head stays primed, and the inlet strainer will protect your pump head from any solid debris. You're going to use the 85 PSI pump, which will be able to shoot about 80 feet of distance for the water through a 50-foot fire hose line. The longer the hose you use, the more resistance there will be, so your discharge distance will decrease a little bit. So yeah, if you're now drawing from the tank, using the pump to just discharge, we close our bypass pressure valve a little bit. And what that does is, let's say we are discharging water through the fire hose connection. If we turn the end nozzle off, the pressure bypass will allow some pressure to get back to the tank. So we're not pressure spiking the pump head, because that can damage and crack the pump head. So in this case, we'll close that partially open, and then you're shooting out of your fire hose. And like I said, it will shoot about 80 feet to a 50-foot fire hose. But if you want to upgrade, we do have 145 PSI pressure pumps as well. And what that'll do is it still shoots about the same 80-foot discharge length. But what that could do is you could pump it uphill and then still be able to discharge with the bigger pump upgrade.